Hi, today's lesson is all about halving and doubling. Now, halving and doubling is an inverse operation, okay? Inverse, and it means the opposite of. When we halve, we make a number smaller, but when we double, we make it bigger, okay? And they're the opposites, they're the inverse. This is the maths term that I'd like you to remember this week, because we're going to be doing some more work on inverse operations tomorrow and the next day. So what we're going to look at today is to halve and double, okay? And if you can halve and double one-digit numbers, then you are able to halve and double bigger digit numbers again. So if you looked at the number 3 and we said to double it, all we are doing is saying 3 add 3, and we all know 3 add 3 is 6. Okay, so then if I asked you for the number 30 to double, then using your knowledge of partitioning last week, okay, we could take the number 30 and partition it out. So double 3 is 6, double 0 is 0, okay? So if we partition, then we get 30 as a double would be 60. So if you know how to double a one-digit number, then we know how to double bigger digit numbers, 2, 3-digit numbers. The same goes again for if I asked you to double 300, okay? All I'd be asking you to do is double in the 3, and we know that double 3 is 6. And if we add the 2 zeros on, double 300 is 600. Okay, exactly the same process goes on when you are halving a number. Okay, it's an inverse operation. It's the opposite of doubling. Halving is making it smaller. And if I asked you, so for example, if I asked you for 8 and to halve 8, okay, all I'm asking you to do is to 8 shared by 8, 8 shared by 2, sorry. So we got half of 8 is the same as saying shared by 2, which is why we were practicing our 2 times tables last week. So how many times does 2 go into 8? So we can practice by saying 2, 4, 6, 8, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. So half of 8 is 4. And again, the same can be done if I wanted you to halve 80. Okay, let's partition it. So we've got tens and our units, and we already know half of 8 is 4, and we add a 0 on, so half of 80 is 40. If I was to then say 800, okay, and half, we know half of 8 is 4, and we add the 2 zeros on. Now, it works the same way if we were using different numbers. So for example, if we had the number 14 and we wanted to halve 14, we take it as a tens and a unit. Remember we did place value last week, okay? We were looking at tens and units. So this would mean it's 4 units, so it's 4 on its own, okay? But this is 1 and it's 110. Okay, so we put a 10. Half of 10 we already know is 5. Half of 4 we know is 2. 5 add 2 equals 7. Okay, so half of 14 is 7. It's an easy way of working it out, and the more you do the halving and doubling by using the partitioning method, the easier we'll get, and you will know instantly what half of 14 is, what double 7 is. Okay, now there's activities on the website for you to do for today on halving and doubling. I hope you do well. Bye.